Hi everyone. I just got a channel message from God. He told me the 3 keys to life. He told me to be happy, to be humble, to spread His word. He gave me the 3 keys to life. He said that if we listen, surrender, we will receive. That He doesn't want us to suffer. To remind us that He created us perfect. To look deep within yourself and remember that you are perfect in spirit. That His omnipresence in you, the Holy Spirit in you, can heal you, can give you everything you ever wanted. That life is temporary. That the things we so desire, we can have. But we have to first remember who we are. We are His created beings. That He holds sovereignty over us. That we didn't just be born by chance. That our lives were planned for us. And those plans are perfect. That He sent us here to enjoy life, to enjoy the experiences, good or bad. That there's nothing you can do to make Him hate you. That His love, His agape love, His unconditional love will never leave you. It's us who left Him. We're the ones choosing not to listen. We're the ones not surrendering. We're the ones not receiving. But He doesn't hold it against us. He told me there's nothing you can do that He won't forgive. To stop being disappointed. Because His plan is perfect. The things that you are experiencing are the best things in the world. Even when you're going through the storm and the pain. That when there's pain, He brings healing. That when there's hate, He gives you love. That when there's darkness, He gives you light. To not feel sad. To be happy. To be that vessel of love. To help your brothers and sisters. He said, "Son, I love you. Daughter, I love you. I will never leave you nor forsake you." He said that you are created in His image, meaning We are perfect in spirit. You just forgot. And it's time to remember how to listen, surrender, and receive. That you can have that beautiful house. That you can have that beautiful car you want. That you can have that career. That you can have all the money in the world. That you can go on vacations. That you can reach your highest potential. He gives it to us freely. That we need to surrender our egos to Him. That we aren't in control. That He's always had control. And we just need to remember that. When we lose someone, we need to remember that He took them back home because their mission was fulfilled. To not be sad, but to be happy for them. That your mother, your grandfather, your lost son, your daughters are cheering you on the other side. They love you very much. And they're happy for you. That you're doing your job. That you're fulfilling your mission. That you're experiencing life in all its greatness. They don't want you to be sad. They want you to forgive yourself when you make mistakes. Mistakes are opportunity for growth. And this growth is what helps you reach your highest potential. The setbacks are your protection. That it didn't happen to you, but rather it happened for you. That's how much He loves you. That His plan is perfect. If we could only understand and remember the 3 keys to life is listening to what His will is, surrendering to His will, and receiving all of His love. That there's no greater time than now than to remember. Those addictions, those bad habits, those temporary situations, they all can be forgiven, healed. They're opportunities for you to reach deep within yourself and learn that you can do anything that you want. Because life is temporary. All you have to do is listen, surrender, and receive His love, His grace, His mercy. He didn't put us here to fail. He put us here to experience life and achieve and then become enlightened as a soul. To know what food tastes like. To know what hardship is. To know what joy is. To know what happiness is. To know what pain feels like. Because in our spiritual form, you can't experience these things. And that's why life is temporary. So when you come home to him, you can look back and thank him for his divine plan, one that was perfect, so that you may experience everything and have a true wisdom of what it's like. That he can overcome any situation. That he is omnipresent inside of you. That he has all ways of helping you, uplifting you, loving you, protecting you. There's no reason to not enjoy life. If you're breathing, you can still enjoy life. That those disabilities, whether it's mental or physical, you're still here breathing because there's still experiences that he wants you to experience. To not hurt anymore. To not bash each other. To not destroy yourself. To not hate anyone. We all have our own missions. We all have our own gifts. And he wants us to start using them for the greater good of humanity. He's planted everything you need inside of you. If you would just listen, surrender, and receive them. Remember who you are. He doesn't want you to suffer no more. He says that you are forgiven. There's no mistake that can't be forgiven. He already knew that we were going to make mistakes. And that was in his plan. So that we may have a better experience. If you didn't know what pain was, how would you know what joy is? If you didn't lose people, how would you know what quality time with that person is? We overlook the simple things, which are the best things. We all have free will. Otherwise, we'd be in spiritual form. Glory be to God for creating all of these magical things, all of these creations around us. He wants us to co-create with him and co-create a beautiful, vibrant experience, not just for ourselves, but for everyone around you. Life is short. It's meant to be enjoyed. There's nothing you can do to change his plan. So why not listen, surrender, and receive? He told me to tell you that he loves you. That there's no situation you're in that he didn't plan. But you just need to remember him while you're here. to discover your gifts, to let go of those attachments and those addictions and those distractions, to not be fooled by fear, because he's always right there with you, guiding you, showing you, uplifting you, growing you. And he wants to see you bloom into that beautiful flower. That your full potential can be met. That you can be a healer. That you can be a therapist. That you can be a doctor. That you can be a mentor. You can be whatever it is you desire. You can have whatever it is you want. If you're just willing to listen, surrender, and receive. L.S.R. L.S.R. Write that down. Visualize it. What does that mean to you? How do you do it? Practice it. Eat it. Sleep it. Breathe it. L.S.R. He loves you guys. And he wanted me to share this message with you. And because I'm obedient to him, I stopped what I was doing to share this message with you. To help you remember that you're beautiful, that you're handsome, that you're loved, that you are successful, that you are that overcomer. Ask me and I'll tell you more. I'm a living, breathing example of exactly this. I'm not perfect. I still make mistakes. But that's what the life journey is about. Experiencing these things. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to fail sometimes. It's what's supposed to happen. If we stop resisting and start persisting, you'll get there. If we stop lying and start telling the truth to yourself, it's about learning self-discipline, learning who you are. What gifts did he give you? Exploring those gifts, creating things, experiences for other people, to share your love, to share your light. It's in each and every one of us. There's no demon or Satan plan that can stop this. To not focus on anyone else but yourself and your relationship with your Creator. These are what's the most important in life. These will give you that victory. But just remember that all glory be to God, the Creator, the Most High. He goes by many names. And there's many ascended masters. There's angels, your ancestors. All of that is real. Let him be the one to have the glory. Let him have the vengeance. Let him be the one to heal you and redeem you from the things that you're struggling with. Let him empower you. Let him breathe through you. Let the Holy Spirit in by listening, receiving, listening, surrender, and receiving. L.S.R. That's all you have to do. Those are the 3 keys in life. Spread this message. Spread it to your brothers. Spread it to your sisters. Spread it to your family, your loved ones. Tell them. Remind them. That you are perfect in his eyes. He only wants us to see us from the way he sees us. And that's perfect. Your human vessel is temporary. These lessons, these growing pains, these moments of joy, they're all temporary. All your materialistic things are temporary. Money is a tool so that we can get along. Money is temporary. You're only wealthy because of who you are in spirit. The more wealthy you become in spirit, the more you grow in spirit, the more wealthy you'll become. To meditate so you can listen. To self-reflect so you can surrender. To open up your heart so you can receive. I love you guys. Take care. Peace and love.